We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of So stepping in, Bo Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
The payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air. Barucki over to his right. One out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Tampa. Still no score. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Ray. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Third baseman, number 3.
On the ground to the left side. Adames picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Derek Fisher. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Kiermaier, and this will kick off the base of the wall. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Story plays it in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to short. He's got it. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There, and the count levels at 2-2. Well, out to deep left field. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Margot is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Rendell Gritchick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
That pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand.
There's a swing, and the play is made here to end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The center fielder, number 13.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box, Michael Perez. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little roller toward the hole. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Derek Fisher, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Margot looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo homer for Brendan Drury, number 13 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Now the 3-2 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So striding in, Kevin Biggio. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he's back in standing. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
There's one on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. 2 in this one. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Get out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays strand a pair. Through Hector Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Lourdes Gurriel. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea with this guy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. A bouncer to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Fisher. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center field.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Diego Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. 1-2 now. And the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. It's on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. 1-2 now. And the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Adames shading to his right. 1 down.
The bat, number 13.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 3.
Ready once again, Brendan Drury. He went deep back in the 5th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. Weakly hit to third. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Michael Perez. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. And this will be fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Scooped up, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Willie Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Trevor Story steps in now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2-2 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third. Andrew Kittredge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 home.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. hot shot down the line. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Bichette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chase Anderson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Chase Anderson.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the. Peter Fairbanks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Number 6, Travis.
To the plate now, Travis Shaw. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Brandon Drury will bat next.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that was a good indication.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Nick Anderson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 70, Nick.
Stepping in now, Derek Fisher. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and
a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. At the plate, Willie Adames. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2-1 the count. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Hit hard up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Up next for the Rays, Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage. Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Ken Giles takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.